Do you think this will drive up the viewership count if I show some cleavage?
Welcome to podcast. All right, welcome to podcast.
Welcome to podcast.
This is Cuz Words. Forgot to look up what episode number.
It's 22.
22?
Because last episode was 21.
Yeah, we're at 22.
Yeah.
I am your host, Madison, joined by my co-host,
Michael.
All right. Well, Michael, I got to tell you, guess what I did today?
What'd you do?
I had a pizza.
No.
I know that doesn't sound like much special, but I haven't had a pizza in like weeks.
Today was about the only day this week that I didn't have pizza.
That's so the universe found the balance.
Let's see. Last weekend, last Sunday, I had Little Caesars.
Okay.
A couple nights later, wifey made some homemade pizza.
All right.
Which I get into the toppings on one of those. You won't believe it. One of them was just pepperoni mushrooms.
Okay.
It's pretty traditional, I think. But the other one, if I can remember this correctly, she had like cheddar and mozzarella cheese on it, candied jalapenos, bacon bits, sauerkraut, and I think something else, maybe spinach.
So this sounds more like, by the way, just figured out how to say this word. I think it was artisan. Artisan, yes.
Now you just learned how to say the word.
Yeah, so no. I was telling you how I used to say it.
Oh, okay.
Artisan
Okay.
is the correct way of saying
Got
it.
it.
I used to pronounce it artisan.
Yeah.
Just found that out actually yesterday. Yeah, I guess I never heard it said out loud. It's just one of those things that I'd read on a.
Yeah, I've done that before. I remember in school, we had to like in class we'd read a page of a book. You just get called out, and it's like, all right, you reading this page, and then next person's reading the next page, so on and so forth.
Yep.
And I got to my page, and I had some words on there I never said out loud, like insatiable and awry.
Nice.
So I said them out loud. I said insatiable and awry.
I mean, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm sure teachers have heard worse. I remember one time, 7th grade English class. We weren't doing the popcorn reading like what you were talking about.
Yeah.
But we had new vocabulary words that we had to learn, right? Mm-hmm. That week. So and then we would go from one student to the next, had to read out the word, right? And then one of my buddies at the time, his word was prodigal.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't know how to say it, and I could tell he was struggling with it. And I whispered, I said, I knew how to say it. I knew it was prodigal. I told him, prodigal. Prodigal. And he goes, and he said it and with all the confidence in the world. He's like, prodigal. Oh, everybody laughed, and he got so red in the face, and he was so embarrassed by it. Yeah.
So you got that in you where it's like you kind of mess with the people that are trying to lean on you to help them out in school. I did that one time too. I was taking it. Me and my buddy, we missed a test.
Yeah.
So we had to go back and make it up after class. And he didn't know it. He hadn't studied for it. Had no clue. He goes, "Hey, can I cheat off of you?" I go, "Sure, yeah." It was one of those bubble Tron ones.
Yes, the Scantrons.
I just bubbled it in. I purposely answered every question wrong, and I was like, "Yeah, just copy off me. It's all good."
Yeah.
And he did. And then after he left, I erased it and put in all the right answers.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, man, cheating in middle school. I'm trying to think of a couple of instances. I did have one where this one kid lost all my respect because he was like, we got caught cheating, me and 2 other kids. We were all cheating together. And then one of us got caught, and he ratted out the other 2. Like, imagine, right? It's like and then he pointed at us specifically, like somehow it was going to make his punishment worse.
He was trying to get that plea deal.
He's like, they're doing it too. What's that about?
Like, can I get half credit for my cheating if I point out the other cheaters?
Yeah, I lost respect for that kid.
What's the old saying? Snitches get stitches?
Yeah, or they just get the silent treatment for the rest of middle school.
Yeah, that is the stitches in middle school.
Yep.
Your ego is so fragile in middle school. It's nobody's talking to me.
Here's another. Let me give you another example. Right, this is how you're supposed to handle this if you're cheating. I forgot to do the homework. I had a kid in class, and I said, "Dude, can I copy your homework?" He goes, "Yeah, man, sure, go for it." And the teacher came by and caught me copying his homework, and she said, and it had his name at the top, and she's like, "Did you let him cheat off of your homework?" And I said, "Absolutely, he didn't let me cheat off it. I stole it off of his desk. He had no idea." Right? That's how you do that.
Yeah, you protect.
You cover
protect
for
your
them.
man. Protect your man.
Oh, I guess you had other things to do today. We were starting it a little bit late, but we are post daylight savings, so it is actually still a little bit lighter out there.
Yeah, it's getting close to 7 o'clock, and you still see the sun.
I am not drinking Milos. I'm actually drinking Gamer Subs. So it's
not sponsored.
Yeah, use code we don't have a sponsor at checkout for no discount.
For no discount. Probably add to it.
It's a but it is. I mean, Gamer Subs is like the best way to get a little bit of caffeine in for the
works
cheap,
for pre-workout too, for the gym, not just for gaming.
Yeah, I'll let you try a little bit of that. That was good. We're not going to say the name of it because they all have rather degenerate names for all the flavors
and artwork.
Oh, the artwork's terrible. Yeah, we couldn't even show that. But I mean, they know their audience, right? I had a question. I had this topic of conversation come up earlier this week, and I said I kind of wanted to get your opinion on it. Michael, what do you think of AI from a creator's perspective, or somebody that's a little bit more creative and artistic? Your perspective on that, because it seems like there's a pretty it's kind of a hot topic that AI has taken over creativity jobs and like making music and writing and all these things less what's the word I'm looking for? Less meaningful, I suppose.
Yeah, it's not as special.
So
it's hard to differentiate at times.
I'll start off by giving my take in that art, I mean, and this is coming from somebody who is not super creative. I mean, I can be when I want to be, but I've never tried to monetize it by any means. But I've always thought that art was not really something that was supposed to be really and truly monetized. It was more supposed to.
I mean, you can make money off of it, but that's not why you should be doing it.
It's an expression of emotions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're once you start making whatever your art form is with the sole purpose of how much money can I make, you're gonna lose your passion for it.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
And that was kind of my take on it. So like a lot of these artists are starting to complain that, hey, we're not making any money. It's like, okay, that's not what art is. That was kind of my thought. But I did want to I gave you my take up front. I should have shared one after the fact. But what's your perspective?
I'll get to that in a second. First, let me finish my pizza trek for the week.
The artisan.
Yeah. I then got some artisan pizza from a local place after the homemade pizza artisan, and then that was after the Little Caesars artisan, and then I finished the week with some Domino's artisan. So it was like 4 different kinds of pizza.
You had a variety.
So is that better?
There.
Yeah, is that better than like going to the same place 4 times in a week?
No, because if you go to the same place 4 times in a week, you earn loyalty points, and you probably could have got one of those pizzas for free.
Yeah, but I didn't do it for the money. I did it for the food.
You did it for the...
I have an artistic...
You did it for the artisan.
I have an artistic approach to eating.
Okay. Yeah, it's about the emotions of the pizza.
Yeah.
The artisan.
I didn't want to lose my passion for eating.
Right.
As for AI in art, I don't think it's a good thing. In most cases, I'll say there may be some select scenarios where, and it's probably not from an artistic perspective in terms of like I want to make this thing because like that probably is there's never a situation where it's like you should if it's something you want to make, you should spend the time and effort and put your heart into it versus but like I can definitely see things from a business perspective where it's like we need this artwork piece and nobody here can do it.
So you're thinking about more of like a commissioned piece.
Something like
type of deal. Okay, that's a unique spin. I hadn't heard that. Like I hadn't seen that.
Like I said, very unique scenarios. All in all, I would say 90+% of the time, AI for art equals bad.
AI for art equals bad.
Yep.
That's not what your last couple of minutes talking about it was. Or gave me that impression.
AI in art equals bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Aren't we the ones that were like sifting through
it was
different theme songs?
Should
we go out and commission a piece?
We messed around, but it didn't
for our theme song?
It wouldn't it be more valuable to us if we made it ourselves?
If we made it ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the last thing we did together? Was it when we harmonized the national anthem for something?
That should be our intro.
Harmonizing the national.
We should do it right now, live, without practice.
Listen, man, the left isn't gonna enjoy the fact that we're that our intro is.
Yeah, they won't enjoy the national anthem because they're not patriots. I agree with you.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. Evidently, this is a right-leaning podcast.
Look, you set it up. It was too easy.
Oh, what's this bit you're wanting to throw on me? Said you got a surprise for me.
Yeah, I got a little surprise for you. Okay,
All right.
So this is possibly my favorite time of the year in sports.
March Madness.
Okay. It's growing up as an Auburn fan, I was not used to seeing Auburn in it. I mean, throughout my childhood all the way into my college years, Auburn never made it.
Okay.
After I got out of college, they hired Bruce Pearl, and they got a decent bit better very quickly and eventually made it to 2 Final Fours, including last year, which is, just tremendous success compared to growing up just hoping they'd somehow find a way into the tournament. They got left out of the tournament this year.
Okay.
Unfortunately, one of the last 4 out, or first 4 out. So won't be able to watch them. Watch Alabama instead, I guess. They'll be in it as a 4 seed, but just in general, it's an awesome time of the year if you like sports. Even if you're not a big basketball fan, most people around the country, and at this point, it's almost spreading somewhat international, but especially in the United States, they watch college basketball 1 month out of the year, really only 2 weekends out of the year practically.
Okay.
For this tournament specifically, and one of the favorite things people do is they like to make out a bracket. So what I'm challenging you to do with absolutely no knowledge of what's happened in college basketball this year, I want you to fill out your bracket.
You want me to fill out my bracket?
We're going to have Madison's bracket live on the podcast. So just click on that. We've got your bracket up. The 2026 NCAA Division I Men's Tournament Challenge on ESPN. This is probably the first time you've ever done one of these.
Yeah, can't say that I've done this previously. So I'll.
Let me just preface some things.
I like that they have the numbers beside them.
Yeah, so that's the seeds. It's 1 through 16. There's 4 regions.
Right.
And your top 4 overall seeds are going to be the ones in each region.
Would it just be too boring if I just chose the higher number?
Well, that's called going chalk, and you can do that. But let me just tell you that only twice in the history of this tournament have all 4 1 seeds made the Final Four. So, and the second time it ever happened was last year when Auburn, Florida, Duke, and Houston all made the Final Four as 1 seeds. But it's only ever happened twice.
Okay.
And I'd be very surprised if it happened in back-to-back years. But I'm not going to give you any sort of insights to help you. I want you to try to do this on your own just based on your ball knowledge.
Okay. Well, I got to tell you, man, I'm not a big fan of bowl. But I will see what I could do here. I think I'll say Duke's looking pretty good because they're number one.
They're number one.
Over number 16.
And only two 16 seeds have ever beaten ones in the NCAA tournament.
Never?
Twice. It's happened twice.
It's happened twice. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Duke.
It's a pretty solid pick.
All right. Now, I would, yeah. Okay.
Ohio State and TCU.
TCU. All right.
Texas Christian University.
I mean, I guess they've got TCU's got God going for them. So
no God at Ohio State.
I mean, plus it's Ohio. So okay. Number 5 versus number 12. I think I'm going to go with St. John's.
St. John's. Rick Pitino.
I'll run them, and then Kansas and that's
California Baptist. Hey, I mean, you gotta if you're gonna pick TCU over Ohio State.
I think I'm going with Kansas.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Louisville and South Florida in this 6-11 matchup.
Louisville and South Florida. So it's Louisville's Kentucky.
Yes.
Okay.
South Florida out of Tampa.
Oh, they're number 6 though. I'm going with Louisville. All right, Michigan and Dakota. Oh,
Michigan State and North Dakota State.
Michigan State, North Dakota State. All right. Huh. I think I might go. I'm going to go Michigan. I'm going to go Michigan State because they're number 3. And
mostly chalk so far, besides the 9 over the 8, which
that's basically that predictable.
That's basically flipping a coin. 8 and 9 split, with 9s actually winning about 55% of the time.
So UCLA and UCF
7-10 matchup.
10's a nice round number. I'll do that.
A second upset.
Okay, UConn and this is Furman?
Furman. UConn and Furman in the 215.
I'm going UConn.
UConn all day.
Yeah. All right.
There's some powerhouses in this East region. You got Duke, Kansas, Michigan State, and UConn are your top 4 seeds, and I think they share a combined 30-something national championships.
Okay. All right. We got all right. Now we're going.
You're going to do the round of 64 first before you jump to the next round.
What's this?
So are you picking the West?
I figured I'd work my way in
round by round.
Yeah,
all right.
I figured I'd work my way in.
All right, so we got 1 seed Arizona and 16 seed Long Island University.
I'm thinking Arizona's probably
going with the iced teas.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Villanova and Utah State.
It's a tough matchup right there.
Oh man, everybody from Utah always seems to be really happy. And I think it's part of that John Smith indoctrination stuff. So I'm gonna go with Utah.
Okay.
Wisconsin and High Point. I'm gonna go Wisconsin. Arkansas and Hawaii. I mean, Arkansas is way bigger than Hawaii, so they've got to have like more people.
Is it?
Than Hawaii? Yeah.
I don't know.
Hawaii is a pretty small.
I mean, they got a lot of.
They
not
have
as densely populated land.
Well, yeah. Then I guess they got the Samoan guys.
Yeah.
If this was football, this would be a different quest.
Well, yeah, Arkansas is terrible. 2-10 in football.
But Samoans, I see them as big, tough guys. They're not like super tall, and they're not shooting basketballs. You know what I mean? They're like when I think of a Samoan man, he's like picking a big rock up over his head.
Isn't a basketball just a rock? Toting the rock.
Oh, they do say that. They do say that, but this was to them. That's more of a pebble. I'm going Arkansas. We got up next BYU and.
Okay, so
explain this.
Okay, so this is what they do is they have a first 4 play-in games. There's 4 games that'll take place before all the main games start.
Okay,
those will take place this Tuesday and Wednesday. So Texas is playing North Carolina State,
and that hasn't been decided yet.
Yeah, and then the winner of that plays Brigham Young.
Okay.
So if you think that one of those 2 teams might beat,
that's just odds right there.
BYU,
because it's a 2 versus 1.
It's a 2 versus 1.
Yeah, that just makes sense.
It's tough for BYU to beat 10 guys.
Yeah,
I agree.
Okay, All right, I'm gonna need help pronouncing that one.
That's Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's good. I would have said Gonzaga.
You can also say Gonzaga.
Okay. Well, I love the name, so we're going Gonzaga. Miami and Missouri. Let's do. Oh, they seem to really like basketball in Miami. I'm going Miami. And then number 2 versus number 15. I think we're there.
Not,
All right.
not picking the Queens.
No, we're not picking the Queens. Okay.
All right.
Now we're round.
No. You got to scroll down, buddy.
Oh, there's more.
There's two more.
Oh no. Oh, how long is this segment? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. All right, we're taking up the whole time this one. All right, Florida. And you wanted to do this audio only?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Okay. I don't know who that is. I know where Florida is.
That's
All right.
Prairie View and Lehigh.
Okay, Clemson and Iowa. Let's do Clemson. Vanderbilt and
McNeese
State. I don't know where that state is, so I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt. Nebraska and Troy.
Oh, you got an in-state team here.
I'll go.
You
Troy.
gonna go Troy?
Yeah.
You know, Nebraska, even though they're a 4 seed in this, has never won an NCAA tournament game. They're the only Power 4 team to have never won an NCAA tournament game.
North Carolina and VCU.
Virginia Commonwealth against North Carolina. VCU's always dangerous as an 11 seed. They once made the Final Four as an 11 seed.
I'm gonna go for Virginia. I'm gonna do it. Illinois and Penn. I think I'll go Illinois.
It's never count out the smart guys in the NCAA tournament.
What's that?
The smart guys.
Who's smart?
Penn. That's an Ivy League school right there.
Okay, well, it wasn't the guy that came up with this segment. Okay, St. Mary's and Texas A&M. I'll go St. Mary's. Houston and Idaho. I'll go Houston. And over here on the right, we got Michigan.
Against now you got. Hey man, this is another 10v5 game. Michigan against UMBC and Howard, and UMBC, one of the 2 teams to have ever won as a 16 seed against
Michigan.
a 1.
Georgia and St. Louis. Shoot, I'll go Georgia.
Staying in the SEC.
They just like their sports over there, man. Texas Tech versus Akron.
Akron, the Zips.
I'm gonna go Texas. Alabama and Hofstra.
Hofstra.
Okay. My guess is Alabama's taking that one. All right, we'll go. All right, I'm doing that one again.
You doing that one again?
Yeah.
Miami, Ohio was undefeated in the regular season until they lost in their conference tournament. 31-1 record this year.
You know what this means. We're doing this segment. I'm pulling out some. I'm
pulling
pulling out some spreadsheets next week.
I'm gonna be completely lost.
I'm gonna go Virginia versus Wright Street.
This kind of is a spreadsheet.
Somewhat. Kentucky versus Santa Clara. Let's go Kentucky. Iowa State versus Tennessee State. I don't like Tennessee. They don't have to pay income tax, and I'm jealous. It's not really their fault.
All right, here we go.
Right.
Round of 32 time.
Round of 32. All right, let's do. I guess I'm gonna stick with Duke. Actually, I think Duke might be my pick. All right, we got St. John's in Kansas. Let's do. I'll just do St. John's.
St. John's.
All right. Louisville and Michigan State. Let's do Louisville.
The 6th seed.
Yep.
With
All right.
Mikey Brown.
And then somebody's gonna goof in this game. I feel it. I feel like UConn's gonna completely whiff it. So go in UCF.
Wow, the UCF, the 10 seed to the Sweet 16. A little bit of madness in March.
All right, Arizona versus Utah. I got Arizona for this one. Wisconsin and Arkansas. I'm going Arkansas. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Gonzaga.
Zags.
Yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna do Miami.
Miami.
Yeah, over Purdue.
Over the Big Ten champs.
Okay, then we got Florida. I got Florida there. We'll do We'll do Vanderbilt, VC. You're gonna come back and tell me how accurate I was, by the way?
Of course.
Okay. All right. Good. Because I'm not keeping up. VCU and Illinois. I'm gonna go Illinois. St. Mary. I'm gonna go Houston. Michigan and Georgia. I'll go Michigan. Texas Tech and Alabama. I don't know.
It's gonna be a good game if it happens.
I'm gonna pick for Matto. I'm gonna go Texas Tech.
He agrees. He had them losing to Hofstra.
I'll go. Let's see. For this matchup, we go Virginia, Kentucky, and then Iowa State. We'll do Iowa State. All right, now we're down.
All right, we're in the Sweet 16 now. 16 teams remain.
All right, so we've got Duke versus St. John's. I got Duke. Louisville versus UCF. I got Louisville.
All ACC matchup in the Elite Eight.
Arizona versus Arkansas. I got Arizona, and then I got the Gonzaga against the Miami matchup. And down here, Florida, Vanderbilt. I got Florida, and then Illinois versus Houston. This is a tough one. I'm gonna go with Illinois. I feel like Illinois has more basketball players. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Michigan.
I think they both have the same number.
I'm gonna go Michigan. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go Michigan, and then for the Virginia and Iowa State, I'm going. I'm gonna go Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah.
All right.
I like to see. I like to think that these numbers aren't super accurate. But here's what we got next. We got a Florida. Or no, let's scroll back up. Let's see. Okay. Duke and Louisville.
1 versus 6. Louisville.
I got Duke. I'm pushing Duke all
Duke.
the way. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and push Arizona.
The 1 seeds.
Yep.
You can put all 4 ones in if you want.
Maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Florida. You know what? I'm gonna go Virginia.
Wow. All right. The non-1 seed, Virginia makes it to the Final Four. So we got a Duke Florida game.
And then Arizona, Virginia.
In your Final Four from Indianapolis.
I'm gonna go Florida.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go Virginia.
Florida, Virginia, national championship. Florida, if they win this, back-to-back national champions after their win last year over Houston, or can Virginia make it win their second ever national title as a 3 seed?
I'm glad you're having a lot of fun with this. But they were national last year?
Florida won the national championship last year. They'd be
Florida
back-to-back champions, which would be back-to-back champions 2 in a row because UConn won back-to-back before Florida won last year. So
nice.
If this were to hold true, back-to-back champs. But hold on, you got to pick your champion, and you have to pick the combined score as the tiebreaker.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's more than 2 games for the final round. Or for
Florida or Virginia, who wins the Natty, and what's the final combined score in the national championship game?
That can't be a real.
That's the tiebreaker. So you got Florida winning it.
I got Florida
Back to back.
Yep.
Now, what's the point?
Total points. I'm gonna do.
What is the final score going to be and then add it up?
I hope you don't have any money on this bracket. All right, I'm gonna do.
Hey, it's not a bad bracket.
Let's do. 113.
So what's your
That's total points.
Yeah.
From both teams. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're looking at something around 60 to 53
Something like that. Yeah.
championship final.
Yeah.
A defensive battle.
Yeah. I mean, you know as well as I do, this is certainly pulling numbers out of my. Is there a way to save this?
Yeah, we gotta.
Oh, you gonna submit it?
The bracket is submitted. Florida, your pick to cut down the nets in 2026. And if you want, you can go look at the one I already created. You see, there's 2 out of 25.
No, I'm going to copy this, actually. Then I'm going to open a new tab. All right. And then I'm going to bookmark this so that we can go back and look at
The
it.
perfect bracket.
Is this?
Wow, I didn't even think about this, but my ESPN username is the shirt I'm wearing.
Well, that's good timing.
What do you know?
Nice. And now I don't know what folks could do to dox you on your ESPN username, but I guess that's out there unless you wanted to blur it. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah.
I think you had fun too.
I tell you what we're going to do next week is we're going to do some paper trading. We're going to let Michael.
Well, next week we'll have to recap how your bracket did.
We're doing this all month.
I mean, recap
funny-
won't take as long as filling out the bracket.
What's funny? Well, like based off of what I did, what do you think are my chances at every? I mean,
it's pretty solid. You did a safe thing and you didn't pick many upsets. Everybody always gets here and they get upset happy. They want to pick the 15 over the 2 that they think's going to happen. Nobody ever legitimately picks a 16 over a 1 because it seems so far-fetched. But everybody tries to pick those crazy double-digit wins. They want to have a team go into the Final Four as a lower seed that they don't expect. You had 3 1s and a 3 making the Final Four, and you had chalk most of the way through besides your top left quadrant that you had a 6 and a 10 in the Sweet 16. That was probably the craziest you got. For the most part, I would say very solid bracket that's going to stand a good chance.
great. I'm proud of myself.
You sound like you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right. Oh, you're. Anyway, so that was that was. What are we gonna call this segment? Madison's March Madness.
Madison's March Madness.
Madison's March Madness.
March Madisonness.
March Madisonness. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, let's swap the topic off of sports because I don't think that too many of our. That certainly wasn't very audio friendly. We tried. Michael read it out, but I'm glad that we did our little cutaway there because that would have been pretty rough.
A visual guide.
Yeah. That is kind of fun though. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is like people that don't watch a millisecond of college basketball every season will still fill out the maximum number of brackets allowed and see how they fare. It's just kind of like a rite of passage amongst even the most casual of sports enthusiasts at this point.
Does ESPN have like some way to like tie that into FanDuels or something?
They have a bunch of different websites do it, and they all have different pathways. I think the most famous is probably Yahoo Sports, which is financed by Warren Buffett, where if you're to have a perfect bracket, which, by the way, your odds of having a perfect bracket are less likely than being struck by lightning over 100 times in the same day. But if you were to get a perfect bracket on Yahoo Sports, you would get $1 billion. $1
billion?
$1 billion.
That's
the closest someone has ever made it to a perfect bracket. They once made it to the Sweet 16. They made it through the first entire weekend with a perfect bracket and then lost it in the second game, I believe, of the Sweet 16. And that's the closest anyone's ever come. And most people lose their bracket on the first day.
What's it cost to put in an entry? Or does it?
I think it's free.
It's free. That makes sense. The odds are so astronomical. It'd be like trying to win the lottery.
Yeah, and I fully believe if we were to get to a point where somebody had a perfect bracket on Yahoo Sports, and it got to the championship game, every bit of rigging you've ever seen in a sport would happen to make sure they didn't have that perfect bracket, and Warren Buffett didn't give out $1 billion. I put everything I own on it. That the team that would win that guy or girl a perfect bracket would get screwed over in that national championship game to no end.
Let me tell you, Warren Buffett, he's a pretty solid dude. I got a lot of respect for him.
It's $1 billion though.
Yeah. And you know what, Warren Buffett, like, let me tell you, I know Warren Buffett, he likes his money, don't get me wrong, but he also came up from just about nothing originally. And he is the kind of guy, when he goes to McDonald's, because he eats McDonald's breakfast every day, which is crazy to me.
So he's tried
Warren
the Big
Buffett.
Arch.
That's not a breakfast food. But he doesn't, he tells the person at the drive-thru, he has one of two orders, and he'll tell him, like, $2.67, please. $2.67. Like, he tells him how much the order costs. He doesn't call it the food that it is. Warren Buffett's a really, like, he's big into dividend investing. He's a financial wizard. He's kind of like the standard for everything investment. So, yeah, no, I've read and seen a whole lot of stuff on Warren Buffett.
You could fill out this exact same bracket on Yahoo Sports and go for the $1 billion.
Oh, go for the $1 billion? Oh, maybe I'd just give up the $1 billion and just maybe I could just go shake Warren Buffett's hand.
So if you won, you'd say, I don't want this $1 billion. I just want to go shake your hand, sir.
I mean, yeah, but you know, if you just get $1 billion, I mean, I don't like to have to pay that much in taxes.
Couldn't you get the $1 billion and then use a portion of that to go shake his and possibly many other people's hands?
I don't know how much you would charge for an appearance.
Probably less than $1 billion.
Again, you wouldn't have $1 billion. That 40% of that's going to the government. No, probably more than that. Probably
$600 million.
Probably like 50% of that's going to the government.
$500 million.
Oh, it'd be so. Life would be so boring if you had that much money. Part of life.
So you're gonna go to Warren Buffett, shake his hand, and say, "Tell me how boring your life is."
No, but that's the thing. He lives a simple life. He eats McDonald's for breakfast every day, and he's very like. I get it. He's got a lot of money, but I think he does it for the love of the game. He doesn't do it for the love of money.
I would assume he'd go to Golden Corral every day.
Why?
Because his name's Warren Buffet.
No. Not that kind of podcast. No, I tell you what we need to do is we're gonna come up with a dummy stock portfolio. And then once a month, we're going to see how Michael's picks are doing over the course of
See, I don't like this because
the rest
March
of the
Madness
year.
only lasts for a couple weeks. I don't want to do that the entire year.
No, we'll just have a little check-in once a month. We'll just see how you're doing.
All right, if we do that, then I got to come up with other things like this in sports you got to do on a yearly basis.
On an annual basis? I don't know, like I did this thing. There's more than just these sports. We could do some. I'm sure that there's something similar for other. All right, we'll talk about content creation after we're done creating content.
Wait, is this too meta?
A little bit. It's been I don't know what's So you were telling me a little bit last week. I mean, you hadn't gotten to it yet, but you want to tell everybody about your installation project that you're planning on building out?
I mean, my plan is to watch YouTube, figure out how to install, but we're gonna put a bird feeder in the backyard.
Gonna put in a bird feeder
with some concrete around it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What made you want to put a bird feeder in?
Having a wife that wants to put a bird feeder in.
Oh, so you're just doing it just because she wants a bird feeder?
Yeah, she wants a bird feeder, so we're going to help her. Makes sense, right?
I mean, you hadn't, like, justified doing the work to yourself in any way? Like, for me, if I was married
I'm
and
sure
I had
she's
a
going
wife,
to give meals. You know, like she's going to cook some good meals.
Okay. I mean, look, you're getting something out of it. But I guess if I had a wife and she asked me to put in a bird feeder, I would be thinking more along the lines of, like, how maybe we would get more birds or something and it would be more aesthetically pleasing.
I'm sure that'll happen too.
Well, what kind of bird feeder? So you've already got something, don't you?
I don't know. I hadn't looked at it.
What?
I haven't looked at what it's going to be.
Oh, you don't have a bird feeder already?
We
You
do.
have something in your backyard.
Yeah, we do. We have it's a new one though.
What's wrong with that one?
I think it's too flimsy.
Birds don't weigh very much.
Yeah, but the wind can blow it over. I think it's more to do with
You've
the pole.
You've got a fenced-in backyard, though, right? Does it blow over a lot?
To follow the path of my father, I'm not very observant, so I wouldn't notice if it had fallen down or not.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that there's something wrong with it, so we're going to fix it.
So you're fixing a bird feeder. You're not installing one.
Well, installing a new one with a new pole.
Why don't you go get one of those stone ones?
A stone pole?
No, a stone bird feeder.
Well, there may be a specific bird feeder that she wants.
So it's not a... Oh, you know what I'm thinking of, dude? I'm thinking of bird baths.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, this is a bird feeder.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like one of those things you loads up with seeds.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you put a bird bath
and
in,
also
too?
the squirrels like to eat the bird seed. But you can get specific bird seed that is spicy to animals, but birds don't recognize spiciness.
Are birds not animals?
Mammals,
Okay.
yes.
Are you going to test it?
Am I going to test the bird seed?
Yeah,
no,
if it's spicy.
I've seen it work before. I've seen squirrels try to get it and not enjoy it too much.
No, let me tell you. If you want a good source of entertainment, you get yourself a big tall pole, hang your bird feeder at the top of it, and then throw grease all over that thing, all over the pole. Watching squirrels climb up it and then slide down, that's a good source of entertainment. Put a little doorbell or put a little Ring camera out there so you got footage of it. That'll get you cracking up. Squirrels, no, but what you have to do is you don't grease it up at first. Let them get used to climbing up it so that they know that the feed's there. And then you grease it up. And then they'll climb up halfway and then they'll like skirt down and then they'll try to climb it up really quickly. Yeah. I'd be all about something like that. See, now that's a project for me.
You don't want to actually feed the birds. You just want to mess with the squirrels.
Birds got plenty of food. What do they need more food for? There's worms everywhere.
Greasing the pole.
I don't know. There's we had did I tell you that I let the neighbor take my my fencing out from behind the house?
Nope.
Yeah, for where I put my garden before. He was asking me if he could buy it from me. I just said, if you just pull it up, I'll let you have it. I wasn't planning on using it. And besides, I think if I did wanted to do a garden again, if I could find the time to dedicate to it, I'd probably do something a little bit more in depth. That was just a little bit of chicken wire. But I think he's been having fun.
What's he doing?
He's trying to grow a garden. He's doing above ground raised beds. I don't know why. He's Michael used to live with me. His the neighbor that we have, he is very much I'm going to do this I'm going to like get it in my head. This is going to be the project. This is going to be the thing that I spend a lot of time on. Kind of gets about halfway through most of the time, I think, before really finishing it. He does pretty good taking care of his lawn, though. That's kind of his happy place.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just enjoys the outdoors in general. He just wants to be doing something outside a lot of the time.
Yep. Having a garden's great. Having a garden when you first move back from Colorado, and then you have a neighbor's drone flying over you and just buzzing consistently thinking that you're some hippie that just moved from Colorado and you're growing a bunch of weed out in your backyard. That's a little less, it's a little less. It takes away from the solitude and just the enjoyment of having a garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not too familiar with airspace laws, but I did kind of want to start throwing like javelins at it or something.
You think you would have hit it? Wait, for one, where are your javelins located at?
I could get javelins.
Just go steal it from the local track and field team?
Well, Amazon's a thing. I'm sure I could order javelins. I mean, I could just go get like the BB gun or something, but that seems like, I don't know. I think of it as, if I'm a guy that's got a drone and I see some man with long hair and a beard out in a garden tending to his garden, wouldn't it be more fun to play avoid the javelin?
I don't know about that
It'd
one.
be a fun game. I looked like or back then at least, I definitely looked like I'd been living in a cave. So,
I mean, right now, your hair's not as long, but
it's getting there.
Yeah.
I've considered cutting my hair again, but I don't know. I keep having people tell me they like it. I don't know. It's hard to say.
you should go with a buzz cut. But you should leave the facial hair.
Buzz cut and leave the facial hair.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's it's getting a little bit in the way. I kind of want to get it back out to the place where I can put it in a ponytail if I need to. That's and then I'll put it up. I'll try to keep it probably just that short though, so I can quit wearing the headbands that I'm having to wear when I'm working out.
When is the last time you got your hair cut?
Would have been before wifey got pregnant.
Man.
Yeah. I think because I didn't want to get a haircut while she was
She cut hair while she was pregnant.
Yeah, but I just used it as an excuse because I was lazy. Also, I feel like she doesn't charge me enough.
That's the family discount.
That's the family discount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of my cousin being able to eat because of rising prices. You seen any issue? You having any issues with Alabama Power? Seems like everybody all over Facebook is.
I don't have Alabama Power.
Do you not? Are you Coosa Valley Electric?
I'm utility board.
They do electricity?
Yeah.
So it's not just water, gas, and sewer?
And electric.
Huh.
Do I need to bleep that?
What, the city that you're in?
Yeah.
Oh, they would have figured that out. Maybe.
I don't know, maybe.
It's well, either way they're sourcing it. They're wholesaling it from Alabama Power. I mean, are you seeing your electricity bill go up? Lots of people are complaining about it. Even folks in Coosa Valley Electric and other co-ops are saying that theirs is going up. I hadn't seen it too bad. My gas went up a little bit, but
The thing that was up for me was gas and water this past month, but fix the water hopefully with the dripping issues.
you're talking about from the one dripping faucet?
Yeah.
You think that, like, how bad was the drip?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah? Was it like drip, 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 or is it like drip, drip, drip? How was it? How fast was it?
It's probably somewhere in between that, like drip, 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 drip.
Oh, that is
drip.
pretty bad. Yeah.
But it would change. I mean, it wasn't always that way. It was probably sometimes slower and sometimes maybe a bit faster. But just every day, nonstop, it's going to run your water up.
Yeah, at least a little bit.
I also believe
Plus,
it
I'm
may have
sure-
run the gas up because I have a gas heater.
Was it dripping warm water?
I mean, the last thing you used was hot water. I don't see why not.
What?
If the last thing you used was hot water, I don't see why it wouldn't still use hot water in the drip.
That's not how that works.
But why else was the gas up?
You know how on a shower or on a lot of showers, you have like, I think the best way to illustrate this would be like, you know, the bathroom at our grandmother's house, how it had
There's
two
more than
knobs,
one.
one's hot, one's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Is your shower like that, or is it just a single knob?
Yeah, 2 knobs.
2 knobs. Okay, so cold comes from one, and hot comes from the hot water heater.
Yeah.
It's dripping out of either of one of those.
Yeah.
Probably the cold. Or do you know?
I don't know, but I think I just know that the gas was way up.
Gas was way up.
So
okay.
I think it was dripping hot water.
Okay. Well, speaking of gas being way up, $8 a gallon in California right now.
It's going up here too.
$8.
Of course, most of them use public transport over there.
Most of them?
Yeah, most of them. Or they just don't even transport.
Yeah, there's like 4 big cities. There's places.
There's more than that in California.
Name more than 4 big cities.
Okay. Los Angeles, 1. San Diego, 2. San Francisco, 3.
Okay.
Sacramento, 4. San Jose.
Sacramento. That's
5.
not a public transport place.
I bet you they have public transportation in Sacramento.
What was that?
It's the capital of the state.
What was the last one you said?
San Jose.
San Jose. They don't have public transport in Washington, D.C., I don't think. Maybe they do. I'm ignorant.
You don't think they have, like,
they do have the metro system.
Yeah.
They do have the metro system, yeah.
San Jose, Oakland. Of course, okay, I don't know exactly for L.A. what counts as like a suburb. Like, is Anaheim a suburb of L.A. or is it its own?
I would say L.A. is L.A. It'd be the same.
So
That one does have a public transport system, and that would all be looped into that public transport system. But then there's, what are we talking about?
Santa
like
Clara?
Maybe we're talking about like 10% of California so far.
Maybe in land.
In land.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's rural areas of California that people have to
They
drive.
just got to go around on horses, I guess, at this point.
On horses? Yeah, it'd probably be more.
Bring the horses back.
Well, I don't know. They might put like a carbon emissions tax on horses too. Who's to say? Those blue states are something else. They're like, oh yeah, it's been eating too much grass, too much of an environmental impact.
Yeah. Is this when we sing the national anthem?
Yeah. The this gas thing, this Iran situation's going on a little bit longer than expected.
That's what you need to start doing instead of using gas. You just need to ran. I ran to work. I ran to the store.
We can't be doing podcasts this late at night. You're making the weirdest puns. No. So the Strait of Hormuz, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's been at a standstill. Give it another 15 days. If we're still at a standstill in another 15 days, we're going to see some major ramifications to that.
Like what?
So big ingredients, we're not just talking about crude oil. Like there are big ingredients that are required for like fertilizer stuff that run through that strait. I believe it's like 25% of the world's shipping goes through there. Michael, just briefly touch on and give me your explanation of what's going on in the strait right now with the Strait of Hormuz.
I guess nobody's moving because the bombs are going off everywhere.
So there's a small part of that strait, which is just a waterway, right? That is occupied by Iran.
And they're not budging.
It's part of their territory, right? And so none of the cargo ships, nobody is able to get insurance to cover going through there. And they don't want to risk losing their, $1 billion oil tankers and all the cargo and stuff on it. So it's turning into a real a real problem.
Yeah.
But we're going to see how it plays out. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'd like to think we get this thing resolved pretty soon.
As long as it doesn't shut down March Madness like did, I'm good. Oh, I got to bleep that, don't I?
Yeah, dude. You're on one a day. See, this is what happens when we do a podcast too late in the afternoon. Michael is a little sleep deprived. His jokes he falls off, and then he forgets what he
I think my jokes
say.
have been pretty solid tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. You'll need to put a transition or something when we're trying to figure all this stuff out, and just make a bunch of like spark noises and things like we're getting something set up. But no, yeah. Oh, I tell you what, bud, I'm a little beat. So
It's been a long week for you?
Oh yeah. I had to work Saturday. Yeah, usually I try to do everything in my power to not, but not this week. I had to had a meeting Saturday afternoon, so it's just been.
But hey, look, a refresher coming up for us this weekend, because we should be.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. How do you say that in Arabic?
How do you say German words in Arabic?
Yeah, or excuse me.
That's not what Gesundheit means.
Bless you.
No.
What does it mean?
Good health and well-beings to you.
Oh, how do you say that in Arabic?
How would I know?
I don't know. Maybe somebody just needs to go over there and say that
You
straight.
were in the middle of saying something when you sneezed.
What was I saying? Oh, we got a we we got a refresher this weekend. We're heading down to meet up with the boys, and I think we're going to try to do a on-site episode featuring the boys.
Yep. That is going to be part of our goal. If we can, we'll need to make sure we save that. I don't think we'll have any of our editing stuff with us.
Yeah, it'll just be recording with the camera and some mics, and I'll have to do, I guess, any editing later on.
But that could be fun. Yeah, we might get to introduce everybody to. I don't know if Frogman's going to be there, but we'll certainly have Teach, who everybody's already met, and we'll also have Preach. Yeah,
And Bone, maybe.
Oh yeah. Of course. How could I forget the life of the party? Yeah, we'll make sure we give
Just wait.
we'll give Bone and Teach their own segment there, so they can tell us all about their Louisiana tugboat captains. All right, folks,
Should be good.
That's gonna wrap up episode 22. It's never as exciting as 21.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, pretty much. In 3 more episodes, we're able to rent a car. So,
And
that's the last real milestone.
what is it? 4 more? We have to get our own insurance.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, can't just use our parents anymore. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
I got some editing to do.